What is up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about my entire school life since kindergarten and up to where I am now. So it's kind of dramatic, but let's get into the video. Okay. So what happened is, when on my first ever day of school in preschool, well, not my first ever day in preschool, but like in preschool, it was just a normal thing, preschool. But there was this kid, can't remember his name, but he was always he was kind of a biggie, okay? And since he was a biggie, I remember one time it was lunchtime, and I didn't get my cheese stick, but he did. He got his cheese stick. Well, actually, he got two, so he got mine, the one that I was supposed to get. And so when I grabbed it from him, that's when I never, when I grabbed it from him, I regretted doing it. Because then he threw a chair at me, and I was like, "That's my cheese stick!" And then, he got really mad at me, and threw, a chair at me. And then I got kicked out, and so did he, luckily. But then but the thing is, with my little glow up shoes, little glowed up when I did, everybody had those when they were younger, okay? And then throw back to kindergarten, where it all starts off. First day of real school, there's, this girl, and she was kind of mean to me, but then I had this crush, and there was this crush, I can't remember her name or anything, but, I'm pretty sure it was, Claire or something, and I really liked her for, quite a bit, maybe until, second grade, but we'll get onto that in a little bit. But, yeah, and I used to just, I would say that I need to go to the bathroom, because she would always be late. She would always be late to class because her mom would, drive her. And so, I would always, I would say I need to go to the bathroom, but nope. Little me did not need to go to the bathroom. I just waited out in the hall for her. Which was kind of weird, now that I think back at it. And then, in, first grade, I got in a class with her again. And there's this teacher, she was really nice, but my second grade one, not so much. But yeah, and I got in a class with her again, and in first grade I was such a pick-me. I'm not even joking. I was a pick-me in third grade or first grade, and so after and I was just always I hate my life, no one loves me, like that in first grade, which was low-key kind of weird though. I don't know why I did it. Oh my gosh, I just missed on the shot, but, and I would always be oh, I'm strong, I can do it, when I was next to her, and so, even though I don't think she liked me back, I was literally chopped. So, yeah, but, so I, and then we come back to second grade. Oh my gosh, I had a horrible teacher. There was this teacher, and she would yell at me if I got the wrong answer. And since you were in second grade, you couldn't say library, you couldn't say library, right, or library. Oh my gosh, now I can't say it right. But she would always, before we could ever go to break, she would always make us say library, and if we couldn't say it, she would make us stay in. And sometimes from lunch, too. That's literally, I don't know. And she would just scream, actually scream at us. I'm not even joking. And then, third grade is when things got better. I was done with this Claire girl, and I was on a new one. and I still kind of am, but so I'm not in 3rd grade, but so yeah, this other girl that I'm talking about, I got in a class with her. She was new to the school, and then we never, and then I was always too shy to talk to her and stuff, but I would always try, and I used to fake being British, because I thought she was British, and I used to always fake being British to impress her. And then my other friend liked her, but I was kind of evil to him, which, Lincoln, I'm sorry if you're seeing this, I'm sorry I did this, but I would give him bad tips. I would be like, oh yeah, you gotta go up to her, and you gotta say, you're a monkey, or stuff like that, like, yeah, boo-boo, and I would give him bad tips, so she wasn't stuck on him. And then, but also, it's when I also met my best friend. His name is Eli. Hi, Eli, if you're seeing this. Me and him were like best friends, and I'm a weird kid. So like I'm a kind of like kid that makes inappropriate jokes and stuff. And in 3rd grade is kind of when it all started and stuff. But then throwback to 4th grade. Wasn't too long ago, but so now we're in the same class that we were. Not with the bad teacher, but with the one I was with my friend and all. And that's also when I got a perm, and it looked so bad. I'm not even kidding. Well, it looked good for the first little bit until it grew out too long and got like knotted and stuff. I looked so chopped, and I thought I was so tough. And then there was this girl that which we'll come back to her in a little bit, but yeah, there's this girl who was like who I sat next to whole class, all like the whole year too. And then I figured out that she liked me, and I kind of liked her back and stuff. But then like for that year I was just kind of hanging around her and stuff, nothing too much, hanging out with my friends. So 4th grade wasn't too bad, but 5th grade, oh my gosh. So in 5th grade, I was like, after a little bit, I was still onto this girl that I was talking about, the one in 4th grade. But yeah, so I was like good. I was like, but then like I'm really good friends with her now. And then like I'm friends with her whole friend group and stuff. And people say I'm gay because I'm in a girlfriend group, but I'm not. And so and so yeah, I'm just like weird kind of inappropriate joke kind of kid. And then I figured out that this girl I was talking about from 3rd grade liked me in 3rd grade, but she thought I was gay because of how weird I was with my friend. So like all the jokes I made with my friend, she thought I was gay. And then after that I started, this girl that I was talking about last year who liked me, I started dating her a little bit, and then and so I got her number and all, and then like we were good. I don't even know what happened, but she just like ghosted me and blocked me, and like I don't even know what happened. Like she blocked me, and so I didn't even say anything either, and then she was just like avoiding me for like the entire rest of the year. And now there's this theory going around that like I did something, but I don't even know what it is, and so that was causing me a lot of stress. And then after that I kind of gave up on it, and I got into basketball, which I still am into basketball. And then I was like but yeah, I was like all that stuff, and so yeah, sorry, I don't know, but yeah, she just like ghosted me and stuff, and I figured out that she was only dating me because of the way I looked. And once I finally cut my hair, yes, I cut it. It looks better now. I don't look as chopped and naughty. So, but once that happened, I just kind of gave up and stuff. So I'm just a chill dude. But that's the video. So yep.